We are so excited about the things that are coming, and also we've enjoyed an amazing time of having a Facebook Live for parents online. Ryan Ballinger and I were able to be interviewed by Taylor this weekend. So we're doing things differently, but also they're so fun and creative, and it's been amazing to be able to connect with you. So we encourage you to go onto our Facebook and our website and make sure that you're staying connected and you know what is happening so that you are able to participate in these events. And the church is opening up slowly. There are things that we can do with small groups, and Pastor is going to be sharing about that in just a minute, so don't miss that announcement. It's very important for our future and the timeline of things that we'll be doing. And also, we're so thankful for how you've been faithful in your giving, and we have not missed a beat. We've just been continuing on and able to thrive as a church. We've even been able to bless others because you have been so faithful in your giving. So if you have not given online before, go to our website and you can go to capitallife.org/giving. And that is the platform where we give our offering. And of course, we just want to continue to be a blessing to those who are working on the front lines. Continue to pray for our leaders to make wise decisions, and that we would be able to open up the church again and be able to get together without social distancing and all of the things that are so limiting. But meanwhile, let's just stay faithful in the things that we're doing. Make sure that you go to our website and find out the ways that you can stay connected and get involved. God bless you, and enjoy this message from Pastor Bill that is so important, that we'll talk about the timeline of how we will open and when we will open again.
Well, I want all of you to know how proud I am of our team. They've been doing such an outstanding job in providing what is Internet Church with excellence and anointing, and we've all enjoyed it. And honestly, it's gone beyond expectation as to how well everything has gone with being able to provide for you a quality service on Sunday mornings. I know that you have questions about when we're going to open the building again and bring everybody back together again. And of course, we're going through an unusual season. So I want to share with you a few thoughts about that. First of all, I want to say that we recognize that we're waiting on some announcements from our governor. And the governor has shared that we're in phase 1, which means there's a number of restrictions. And even though it could be said that 50% occupancy is being allowed for at this moment, the reality is it's not 50% occupancy or 75% occupancy that is the issue. The issue is how far away we are from one another and must maintain a distance, social distancing, of 6 feet. Now that 6 feet distance means that it pares down markedly what we can do to provide a quality service, the type of which you've gotten used to, and the type of which we're all wanting to get back into. So right now in phase 1, we feel that because Internet Church is going so well, and because we're going to be opening up, and get this, we're opening up the building now for our smaller groups to get together, and we'll have that posted on the website. And the ministry heads will share the invitations as to when groups are getting back together and when you can come. And all of that will have social distancing to it, and we'll have it clean and sterile and healthy. But beyond that, what we're looking at is that we in phase 1 would only be able to bring in about 50 people into our sanctuary. Everybody being paced far apart, not being able to connect with one another, and to be social and to have fellowship in the way that we're used to. So several things come into mind. Number one, we want to respect what we are hearing from our government leaders. And the second thing is that we want to make sure that we can provide for you what you've come to know at Capital Life Church. And believe me, we're all desiring to jump in together, connect together, have that experience we've known. And I can say to you that we're actually going to go beyond the experience that we've known, because we've learned some skill sets and we've learned ways to do things to get the word out and to provide options through the things we've been doing on social media that will be added to what we have become used to by being in the church. So we've been having live events, we've been having wonderful ways to connect, and there's been a lot of unity to it, and there's been a lot of good feedback to it. But we're waiting on that moment in which we can come back together without needing to have 6 feet of mandatory distance so that we can bring everyone together. And a big part of that is our family ministries. You know, we have our kids having an outstanding opportunity down in the lower level of the church. I often say the most exciting things and the most important things are happening on that level in the entire church. A whole new generation is coming up. And the way that they are taught is unique to a new generation and to their age group. Now for kids, they don't really like to social distance. And so we don't want to say to families, hold back in coming from the church while everybody else comes in. Or if you come, bring your kids into the main sanctuary where they can't experience what they've become used to. And so all of that being said, we are at this moment waiting for that 6 feet mandatory distancing to be ended so that we can experience the full sense of who we are as a church and have the joy of coming together. And we're all really looking forward to that. Now, if for any reason this is delayed beyond what we would expect, and this is just something that goes on and on, we already have plans ready for a whole system to bring people in with social distancing, with a system to reserve your spot in church. But for now, we don't want to turn anyone away who would want to come into the building to experience Sunday morning service. So thank you for your patience, and thank you for your excitement about all that's happening. And we look forward to the future together, and look for that statement on the website and for hearing or finding out about invitations to come into the building for small groups and for the ministries who are able to fit in. And we have it all sterile and all clean. God bless you, and we look forward to when we can all get together again.